Alright everybody, welcome to this new segment here that I'm just going to do for a YouTube exclusive. It's because I need to make content, and unfortunately I depend on way too many people sometimes. And you know what, other people have their own lives. Q has his own life, DJ has legitimate kids, he's got his own life. Everybody has their own little set of struggles, and not everybody's time schedules is necessarily meeting up to mine. But I need some form of content, and admittedly, here I am. So I'm just going to give a basic talking about just more or less what's happened to me this week, and just various subject matters that I feel like as long as I want to. While doing this though, I'm gonna do what I like to call the 6 deadly venoms. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 6th one that I'm not gonna show on air. Haha. But I'm just basically just trying out different alcohols that I really don't associate that much. I think, let me get started, pour each one. This is a vodka. I pour the vodka. So let me just tell you what's been going on. Nothing, this is a Sonic popsicle. I really like putting popsicles in vodka. You don't really get that much of a burn that you would if you just took a straight shot of it. And it doesn't hurt that much. Now, at this point, you're probably wondering, what's with the bandana? What's with the bandana? Why the bandana? The bandana is just to hold the hair back, but if I take off the bandana, this is how my hair looks. Naturally, you know? I didn't shower or anything. I've just been putting on the bandanas because I've just been getting longer hair, and things like eating have been a pain in the ass. And it's just been quite annoying to just like do it. So we got one, but let me prepare the other one. Let me get this. There's that beer trick. Never try anything that you see on fucking TikTok, because I just tried to pour beer in this where you like open halfway and then you put it in the lid, and a little bit got on the table. So TikTok has failed me, but a friend put that shit in a Facebook chat because I don't use TikTok. I don't use it. There's a lot of security issues with it from what I had read. I'm not like a hardcore Republican or anything. I wasn't trying to ban TikTok or anything, but a lot of security issues going on. So we got our vodka. This is Sonic. Cherry limeade popsicle. Jack. It's my day off. It's day 1 of 2 days off. You know what I mean? So I like to, if you're gonna do anything of getting either drunk or inebriated, do it when you have 2 days off in a row. And do it primarily on the first day, so on the second day you just fight hangovers or the repercussions of your actions. So today has rough stuff going on with me. Somebody tried to extort me this week, and well, I'll give you all the lowdown of what happened. They obtained some photos of me that are not very don't necessarily, I don't know, people say they don't represent you, but I mean, I am a guy. I do things like that occasionally. Sometimes I have a love life, and I'm very grateful for the individual female that I am. Grateful for the various for the individual female that I have. I said the individual female that I am, and that makes no goddamn sense because I'm a guy. But yes, I have a girlfriend, so hey. Somebody hacked into my gallery. Luckily, it's just my photos, and they're just oh, we're gonna send this to oh, your family and your friends. Oh, give us $200 in Bitcoin. Look, I haven't fucking invested in Bitcoin. I haven't invested in Dogecoin. And a damn extortion definitely is not going to get me to do it. It's okay. And it's funny because, like, the 3 people that they showed were a friend that I no longer... Like, I had a falling out with this friend. And this person, I guess, had just, like, Googled me and just looked at my profile and just, like, blah, blah, blah. Here are 3 names that, oh, you definitely don't want us to send it to. And the 3 names were... it was my mom, my sister, and a friend that I had not kept in touch with. Good question here. I know this might sound awkward, a little bit incestuous, but is a dick pic to your, like, I'll tell you what's going through my head at this time, because this is just random. I'm just laying down in bed, like I had just woken up, and then I see these DMs. So it's just like, oh, you're on a time crunch, blah, 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 blah. So I'm just like, huh. Well, I thought it was bluffing, but, you know, and showed me the picture of myself, and I'm just like, holy shit, okay. I gotta change my passwords now and then. It was what it is. And anyways, this person was trying to extort me for like the 200 in Bitcoin, talking about pay with Cash App. Well, Cash App, luckily, thanks to my phone, wouldn't screenshot it, so I just played ignorant. I'm like, I just got a Cash App today, sir. It's like, oh, download it now, blah, 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 blah. Alright, because I'm not going to fall to anybody's level. Was I scared? I mean, not really. It's just like, why? Like, why would you think you'd get money from me? Like, this guy, first of all, hacker advice, you know, I'm not a hacker, but if you are going to extort somebody, don't listen to me at this point. Don't take this out of context. But if you are going to extort somebody, never do it on the 1st of the month, alright? That's fucking rent. This is a Terramana. This is the Rocks, so I'm really hoping that the Rock does not disappoint me. Alright? Do I gotta take this shit off with a wine top or what? It's pretty hard. Ooh. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, never try to get somebody first of the month because they're just like, how much money do you have in your account? I don't know why 125 is my default, like, put up for ransom price, I guess. But anyways, I said, oh, 125. And then they bumped it up to 200. I'm not paying no fucking 200. So we got our 5 little deadly Venoms here. I just thought of that name from the Wu-Tang Clan. I know I said 6, but like I said, the 6th one is going to be done off camera, so y'all don't know what it is. Y'all could just take a guess. A beautiful guess. But anyways, this person tried to extort me with photos of myself. And it's just, A, I'm a guy, why would you... Again, not a hacker, but... And this is going to sound horrible out of context, but it's a sad part of our society that's not really seen... I mean, it's a little bit embarrassing, yeah, but... It's not really seen as an important thing to men, you know? I'm a guy, we only got one thing to show off. And even then, you know, I'm not like willy-nilly everywhere, but, you know, I feel like that's not as big of a thing, whereas a female, it's 2. Alright? Anyways, so this person is trying to extort me. Anyways, yeah. This person was trying to extort me for $200 in Bitcoin. And the way how I got it is I woke up, I got a message. And then essentially what happens is they say, hey, you know, you're going to give us this certain amount of money in Bitcoin. unless we're going to send it to your mother, your best friend, and your sister. I had gotten into an argument with my mother over some stupid shit. I'm not going to get into that right now. Alright, I'm not going to get into that right now, but I had gotten into an argument with my mom. And I had just straight up blocked her. And in hindsight, I am the dick for that. No matter how bad shit gets with your mom, never block your mom on a social media site. Let's go with the beer. Venom number 1. Anyways, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. The fact that they had mentioned my mom, she wasn't in my friends list, so it kind of makes me feel like it's somebody from high school. Because again, when they threatened to show my best friend, it was a friend who I got estranged with, which is a whole separate can of worms that I'm not going to talk about right now, but it was just like, how well does this person know me? Because the friend that they're threatening to say, like, oh, we're going to show your best friend, look, Q has made it clear that he is not my best friend. He's a good friend, but he's not my best friend. I would say best friend would have to be DJ because of consistency. You know what I mean? And being there for important situations. Okay? Now, Q's been there for important situations as well. That's not a slight against him or anything of that nature. So don't try to say, oh, you're starting shit. No. Q is a good friend. In fact, I see both Q and DJ as if they're family. But anyways, this friend who they were showing was not my best friend. He was estranged with me for about 2 years. Not going to go into it. But, hey, it is what it is. You have falling out sometimes. But it was somebody who was my best friend in high school. So, viewing this in hindsight, because I didn't take the time to, like, screenshot a lot of the shit that they were saying, and I'll get into the reasons why later. What essentially happens is this person just straight up says, oh, best friend, and so they threaten to show them. So in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, you're not really choosing the best people here. You're choosing somebody who I don't really get along with. So if you try to talk to them to threaten me, they're not going to pay attention. My sister, who was always on her phone, so I could just notify her what's going on, which I did, and she could just block you from the get-go. And then my mom, nothing incestuous or anything, but I don't think your mom's going to make a big deal out of seeing your dick. She's just going to make fun of you for it. I mean, she saw it from day one, literally. All right, this is just my sense of thinking here. All right, because I'm not going to be panicky. I'm not going to be like, don't say your photos. First thing I did, told my girlfriend to unblock me because that was important. All right, the H.E.C does have a girlfriend, despite all the dumb sexist shit I say here. Part of the annoying things about having a girlfriend is sometimes they ask a little bit too much questions. Because the next step I do after I realize, okay, this person's trying to extort me for Bitcoin, they're like, oh, blah, 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 do this right now, pay for Bitcoin. So I'm just like, okay. I didn't call 911 because I feel like that's not the people you call. I had called, the Houston FBI office, and I had said, hey, somebody is trying to extort me. You know, this is what it is. This is what they're saying. One of the first lies that I said while this guy's trying to rush me, because it's just like, I don't know, trying to do Felon 1, 2, 3 or whatever the fuck, but they're just like, oh, you got 2 minutes. I say this because I'm making fun of them because I think they're stupid. I was like, oh, you got 2 minutes, and you're gonna do it fast and listen to my words. 2 minutes. Anyway. Minute 1 to 2, I'm trying to tell my girlfriend, hey, just back off. Delete me instantly. Delete me. That was the thing I said. I unfriended her immediately. Told her to block me immediately. She was questioning it. I just said, shut up and fucking do it. Because it was like a time crunch situation. But the reason I did that is because they were looking at my post. And Facebook, if you're on a phone and you're trying to talk to the FBI, you're trying to talk to this guy who's threatening to extort you live in real time, and if you're trying to block your shit in real time, it is a pain in the fucking ass to get asked extra questions by your girlfriend, who doesn't need to be there. And the reason I wanted to do that is because I was trying to get my account from not being public, because this person was going just a general picture. Like, luckily my girlfriend's is in the S, you know, first name starts with the S, and her mom's first name starts with the N. So I was trying to race to make my profile not public again, so this person wouldn't screenshot, because they were sending me screenshots, but they're only sending me screenshots of like top friends who I had recently posted in a post or had shared. So this person obviously doesn't know me. Now the estranged friend, I don't know how they chose that person, because alphabetically it doesn't make sense. That's why I'm like somewhat convinced that this is somebody who knows me and probably just was able to get access my account and just said, haha, I'm gonna extort you. Woo. Whatever. Anyways. This person's just like, threatening to extort me. Facebook little messenger bubble keeps popping up. I'm asking my girlfriend, please just unblock me. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Because, you know, like I said, my mom's seeing this. I don't care. My friend who's estranged with me, who hasn't spoken to me in years, and like had slight issues with me, I don't care. My sister, I'm letting her know in advance, not gonna happen. I do care on that one. Now, my, what's it called? My girlfriend's mom and my girlfriend could be threatened, whatever. I mean, this guy threatened to Photoshop a DM conversation and alter one to make it look like I was DMing a female that he scammed in this nature, so sorry for that female. But he was threatening to like do that and say that, oh, I can make it look like you're cheating on your girlfriend. My girlfriend trusts me. I trust my girlfriend. It is what it is. This person just kept on talking and making blank threats. But that's what they do when they want your money. And they're not. This guy's not going to panic me. Alright? I am not going to get fucking manipulated and fucked with. So, call the FBI office. They're not doing anything. When he, one of the first lies to just try to get him to shoo away was, this is how I had to just, this is another reason why I think it's somebody who knows me. Because one of the things that I said was I was underage. And then this guy was trying to be like, oh, well that's okay, because I've done this with underage individuals as well. And I was really hoping he's bluffing on that. Because if he did, that's going to be a severe problem. Because if he does, that's a severe problem. And that's what I care about more than me. Like, I don't think I'm going to obtain the FBI audio of me calling them. But I think that's what I stressed more on than me naked, was them threatening. Or not threatening, but them implying that they have a collection of underage women's photos. That's not cool. That doesn't sit well with me. I'm not appreciative of that. Anyways. Now, I don't think that's cool. I don't roll with that. I'm not appreciative of that. Whatever. Let the FBI know. Another person's guy pops up, which is why I think they know me, but they don't know me that well. Because the next person they pop up is my deceased father's account that we never really got access to. So it's not like other Facebook accounts where when a guy's dead it says remembering blank blank. This one just is just my dad's name. This one's just my dad's name. So at this point, that's how I know this guy has no idea who the hell I am. I finally got my girlfriend to listen. She got annoyed because I had to use some coarse language in the messages, but it was a sense of urgency and she was asking a lot of questions. I apologized to her for it later. Anyways, get on the FBI call, you know? Let them know this guy's threats. They tell me, hey, don't take this seriously. They just want the money. Don't give them the money because then they'll come back. Just take the risk. Just let all individuals know. So the first thing I tried to do was delete my Facebook, but I ended up deleting the fucking Sibs Facebook page. That's all Facebook does when you try to delete your account. They delete your associated pages, but they give you like a 30-day window to get your fucking account back. So yeah, you didn't delete my account, and you still made it a pain in the ass for me to fucking go private in a moment where I really needed to go private. My Instagram I was able to get private, but oh god. Notified my sister what's up. She gave me the heads up. She was like, okay, yeah. My poor unfortunate estranged friend, though, he got a sight full of something that I wish he never did. But I haven't seen him in a long time and he hasn't talked to me, so I didn't have his phone number. So that's why you always got to keep in touch with your friends. You never know. No, we're going to save the rocks for last. Shit, I think this is the jack. Venom 2. So, let me just get towards the end of the story because it's scattered everywhere, but this is a beta test anyway. Now my sister got a DM from this guy. Now, okay, bam, we know the account. So my sister, this estranged friend, which I hadn't talked to him in years, and I guess there's one of those moments where you're, how real is your friends type of deal really shows. So I owe him a whole ass dinner, alright, and a good dinner too. Not like, oh, here's a 10-piece McNugget. Not gonna give him the fucking BTS meal. For for sparing me there. So I felt pretty cocky after I got done talking to the FBI. They're like, all right, we got your information on record. Just block him as soon as possible. So I was just like, ha ha, bitch. I'd message him, fuck you, I'm not sending you shit. I sent him the screenshot of me on the phone with the Houston FBI, and I was like, bam, I contacted the Houston FBI. Like, this guy threatened to tag my mom in her job, but my mom works in law enforcement, and I was like, that person works in law enforcement. I mean, you can go ahead. That's just going to get you in a world of shit, not me. Then they threatened to message my siblings, and I was like, once again, it's me, but as long as I let them know I've been hacked, my sister, because my siblings' age gap, I'm 21, younger sister, Little Light Bright, also known as Cunty Pebbles, on the Good Boys review. She's 20, and my siblings, bigger age gap. I'm not gonna give their age, but they're both underage. So he wanted to send it to, he was saying that they were gonna send it to my underage siblings. Like, no, you're not, because blah blah blah. And then threatened my dad, and I'm just like, okay, whatever. Because again, luckily I didn't post anything about like my dad on Memorial Day, because my dad was a fallen veteran. I just said something on Twitter, but this person didn't go for my Twitter. This person only went for my Instagram and my Facebook, which is weird because I'm only on Twitter. Anyways, so messaged him, sent him the screenshot. Haha, fuck you. And I felt like fucking independent woman over here. This is my fight song type deal. But I felt good. I felt good that this guy who was trying to take advantage of me got told to piss off, and I had practically forced him to do that. I had told him, and I got away with it. Close to the end of the story, we're going to go with Vodka Popsicle. The corn syrup with vodka just makes it all worth it, you know? I got an immense show of support for people after this story. Is it bothering me that one of, a private photo of myself has been displayed to a multitude of people? Yes. But it was a multitude of people who didn't see it, except for one, because they knew the situation. So I got friends saying, oh yeah, we'll work on hacking this guy, and we'll work on messing with this guy, and it just makes me feel so loved and supportive. And the main thing of love was from my girlfriend, because I explained to her the situation, and I explained to her the possible worst case scenarios. I'm not going to keep that to myself. I was like, well, they could probably threaten to show this to your mom, and your mom might see this, blah, 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 blah. And she just showed me nothing but love and support. Said, the whole world can see you nude. It's what I don't care. I still love you for you. So, shout out to my girlfriend, who I love very much. But I got 2 Venoms left. So, maybe I should just talk about the aftermath. They haven't reached out, this hacker hasn't reached out to anybody else. It's just been talk and vague threats. I think the threat of the investigation probably scared him, because the messages that they sent were literally to 2 people, and even then he kind of backed out. My friend who I had the falling out with, I thought his DM was the funniest, because he tells the guy, he's like, oh, you have his pictures? What are you, gay? And the person just gets upset by that. Class act. A good friend of mine. I'm not going to say his name, because I don't know if our friendship is going to get stronger than that by this. I don't think so. But I will appreciate his efforts, because he helped, He helped. He spread the word out, blocked his account, and everybody who followed me told me that they have. So I know anybody this guy's going to try to reach out to, it's not going to get to him, and it's just going to piss him off. But, I've been robbed. I've had my car stolen. I've now been exploited and possibly might have my nudes leak at any moment. I have everything that sets up a D-list celebrity, but none of the D-list celebrity money. What the fuck? But yeah, let me finish these 2 Venoms. I said Rocks was going last, so Crown is the next one. Ooh. Kind of a burn, isn't it? 4 of the Venoms. Ooh. Took that one a little bit too fast, baby. But this last Venom shall be treated as a toast. And it's also a little taste test, because I'm excited. This is Terramana. This is The Rock. This is a guy who I've idolized as a child, okay? Look at that. So if The Rock lets me down, I'm just gonna cry, because I'm gonna be real with you. We didn't get to talk about it as much on the Sibs podcast, but Conor McGregor really let us down with that proper 12, man. I could see why that old man didn't want to taste that shit. They say age brings wisdom, and god damn it, that old man was wise, because Conor McGregor's proper 12 sucked compared to like other whiskeys that I had. Hell, I just had a Jack Daniels whiskey shot, and I would much prefer that over proper 12. It's fucking crazy. But anyways, to all the unfortunate female victims who've been exploited and treated like shit and having your photos leak, I stand to support you. It is a crime that I wish the police were more active on. But it is what it is. So I guess it's in the same ranks. My advice to those women would be, if you know who did it, fucking call the police. Get their ass reported immediately. Immediately. fucking immediately. Get the IP address traced. Try to find it as best as you can. I had let the FBI know the username and password of my account so they could immediately find out who the fuck it was. Bam. But yeah, this last toast goes out to anybody who's had that happen to you. It's unfortunate, but you'll get over it, alright? Besides, let the world see you in your natural beauty. I don't give a shit. They can kiss my ass for all I care. So the whole world can see this. So that way they don't know what they could suck when I die. Terramon Tequila review time, baby! Damn, that was smooth. I'm not even gonna lie. Now, I've had a beer and 3 shots prior to this. And the 6th Venom. But, yeah, this is really smooth. I actually like it. The Rock, you have not let me down. Yes, baby. Now just run for president. Please, for the love of God, don't go as Republican. Don't let us down, Rock. I smell what the Rock is cooking. That shit was actually really good. Five deadly Venoms. This is an experiment of the South Sibs. I'll have better stories than this, I swear to God. I'll have better joke storytelling structure, but I just need something to create content. And I'm glad you people got to join me for that. Nevertheless, I'm the H.E.C. Follow me, official_H.E.C. HEC.G1999 on Instagram. Don't try to spread my nudes. And at South Sibs. Love you guys. Peace. Hey everybody, this is the H.E.C. once again. This is just a new concept. I called it the 6 Deadly Venoms. It's 4 shots, 1 beer, and a CBD cig. I just didn't want to show it on camera because I don't know how YouTube is with those sort of things, but it's just a CBD cig. Nevertheless, I just wanted to let y'all know this is a new concept, so I'm just curious to see what your guys' thoughts on it. Oh, and also, please, if you are going to do this challenge, do it at home. Again, I did this in my apartment, and the goal was to do the challenge and then immediately go to sleep immediately after. Actually, after I finished recording, I ended up having to edit this video. So nevertheless, I just want to let y'all know that if you are going to do this, drink responsibly, do it at your house. Be older than 21, abide by all the rules, and remember it was a CBD cig. I just didn't know if I could show that on camera or not. Nevertheless, I love you all, guys. Let me know what y'all think about this show idea. Thanks.